Good morning. This is Mr. Sadler coming to you live from the internet on Monday, October the 19th, 2015. So I'm sick again today. I pinched a nerve in my neck, so hopefully I'll be okay in the next few days to come in. I think I'm going to announce that your test will be Thursday. I want to be there for at least a day or two before we come back, so you'll have a little bit extra time to work on that. I plan to teach a lesson every day I'm not here. I'm going to leave an online lesson like this, and hopefully that will help you to get through this stuff. So for the supply teacher and the class, please play along. If I ask the supply teacher to hit pause in the video, please do so. For the class, if I call your name, please try and answer. Have fun with this. As well, if I'm going too quickly, please raise your hand, and the supply teacher will pause the video for you there. Okay? Alright, here we go. So I'm going to start with a few warm-ups here. My first warm-up is going to be from yesterday. I'm going to say, whoops, solve, we'll say 3. Okay, this is one of my more favorite questions to do here. So we'll do this as a class here, and then I'll give you guys a chance to try it for yourself too. So the rule is for these ones, and I'll just put a little note here if you missed this from yesterday. So we're going to say you will treat this like a regular left side regular algebra question with doing the same to each side. The only difference is when you multiply or divide by a negative number, you flip the inequality. What that means is greater than becomes less than, and vice versa. Okay. So what I'm going to do here for this is I'm going to ask for a volunteer. That volunteer is going to be Chris Wee, and sorry, supply teacher, if you need to hit pause here, feel free to. Let's just pretend it was negative 2x plus 1 equals 10. What would be the first thing you do to solve? Okay, yes, you could multiply the 2 into the brackets. Anything else? Okay, good. I'm going to divide each part by negative 2 and flip the inequality. Now this last part's so important, I'm going to make it red, hopefully. There we go. I'm also going to underline it there too. Okay, so what that means is the oops, I'm still underlined. Let's not underline that. Let's change it back to black. Sorry. So what that means is I'm going to call that then negative 6. But instead of doing less than or equal to, now it's going to be greater than or equal to. So negative 6 is greater than or equal to x plus 1 is greater than or equal to negative 20. So the regular algebra applies, right? If this was just this part here, okay, I just divide by negative 2, but now because it's an inequality, you have to flip it to greater than or less than. Okay, who's next? Karina. If that was just x plus 1 equals negative 20, in order to get x by itself, what would I do? Okay, good. So I'm going to subtract 1 from each part. Okay, and I'll scroll down here a little bit, if I could give you a chance to see. Okay, whoops. And that's going to be negative 7 is less than x is less than negative 21. So that's what my answer is going to be. Alright. Now the negative, sorry, is greater than x is greater than negative 21. Okay, now a few things to remember with this is, again, just what I listed up here. Regular algebra, the only difference when you multiply or divide by a negative. Secondly, this inequality has to hell. Okay, negative 7 is bigger than negative 21, so it has to fit in that. Right? So like you guys try walnut B right now. I'll make this a little more complicated for you. We'll say 3 is less than or equal to is less than or equal to 7. And I'm going to pause the video. You may hear Jack crying here. I'll pause it.